Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, here with another video in my series called Flashcards 2.0. Today's card is a very happy birthday cupcake awning. I just love it. Very different for a flashcard, and it's amazing how it can be created with just two little pieces of cardstock. Let's get started. We got a lot of things to teach you on this card. I'm going to begin with my cardstock base, which is in Whisper White. I've cut that at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, so a standard card base. My Flashcard 2.0 pieces are in Pink Pirouette and Whisper White. Now, if you're brand new to the Flashcard 2.0 series, I'd like to encourage you to go over to YouTube and search Connie Stewart Flashcards 2.0, and that way you'll learn all about this template and how it works and why it's so amazing to just have these two little pieces ready for you whenever you need a card in a flash. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to want to work on is our white cardstock. And the first thing I need to do is cut up these little awning pieces. I'm going to bring in my word window punch. And I don't know if you can see this here, I am staying as far down as I can and as tight as I can next to the previous one. I'm going to try to get 3. Hey, I did it. 3 out of one side. Now listen, if you got to the end and it was going to cut off a little bit of the end, don't worry about it. We're going to be whacking off the end of this thing anyway. But we're going to need 5 of these. So I've got those 5. We're ready there. And just to make things easier on me, if you'll give me a second, I'd like to go ahead and trim off this extra. And we're now going to go in and do our stamping with our cupcake. So we're going to be using the Create a Cupcake stamp set and the Pink Pirouette. Now I have learned something when I'm using the Cupcake Builder Punch, and I have learned that it is better to stamp then punch, rather than try to stamp all of these and punch them, because there's a lot of punching going on all around it, and a lot of times you can have a punch go right through your stamp. So I like to just stamp and then punch. We're going to create 3 of these, like I said, on Pink Pirouette. See what I mean? See all that extra there? That's why we only do it one at a time. All right, so getting my last one punched out there. Awesome, those are all ready to go. Now the last thing I need to do is to get these little cherries. So I'm going to come in with the cherry stamp from that stamp set. And we're going to find some little scrappy areas here, and there's plenty of them, to stamp 3 cherries. And these are really nice and easy to punch because the cherry is right here up at the top. And you're just going to go and punch out all of those little guys. All right, I've got all those ready to go, so let me now come in with my Pink Pirouette piece. And one thing I did learn, my awning was a little long, so I did come in and I cut off 1/4 of an inch off of my Pink Pirouette. Now, I figured, you know me, I'm not going to waste that. Oh, let's add that to the bottom of our card, because it kind of gives it a little more of a storefront window look, like it's sitting in the window. So we've got that. Okay, so we've got our Pink Pirouette piece. It's been cut down. I'm going to come in with the rosette die, and what I'd like you to do is do your very best to line that up just at the very top of those scallops. So we want the scallop end of the die, and we just center that in there and run that through your Big Shot and through the Magic Television. It's going to look like this. Well, close. I have added a couple extra score lines so I can get that awning look. I will tell you, it's really I can't give you exact measurements because it's really going to be based on how much cut off here when you ran it through the Big Shot. I did 5/8 of an inch and 1 1/4. Whether or not that's the best size, it really is going to be based on your cardstock. But we've got those extra score lines, and as you can see, the Big Shot die gave me some awning lines, so those are all ready to go. Now we're going to come in with those word window punches, and we're going to add adhesive, and I'm going to bring it down just like that, just to the edge, and then when I fold my die, or my cardstock that's been cut through the die, I'm going to get that look. Okay, you're obviously going to repeat this with all of your big shot, all of your word window punches. So we have something like this. Okay, they've all been folded. Now we do need to cut off this excess, so let's get that off of there. Oh, I'm gonna have pieces flying, aren't I? All right. Gives my kids something to do. I'm gonna go clean up after my video. Thank you. All right. Now, I do want to soften this up just a little bit, so I'm going to come in with a corner rounder and corner round these edges a little bit. Like I said, I just don't know of a real harsh awning, so we're going to take our card and we're going to round those edges. Perfect. Now we're ready to adhere this, but we only want adhesive on this top section. And yes, I'm using a lot of adhesive, but I really need this to stay put. So, add that to there. What do you think? It's starting to be a card, isn't it? Okay. Well, now we're going to come in with the cupcake. Oh, Lord help me. I'm going to try to do this upside down. Let's see how I do. I'm using chocolate chip ink. And this is just, oh, I got a little crooked. Well, you know, that's what I get for trying to do things upside down. I'm going to come in with those cupcake toppers. And I've got my Stampin' Dimensionals on there. I can add these. Looking good. I don't know about you, but I'm getting hungry. You know, these cupcake places are everywhere now. They're going to be the death of my diet. Well, we now need a happy birthday. So I'm going to come in with the happy birthday stamp from that stain. Create a cupcake stamp set. And I did it even upside down. I'm so proud of myself. Well, there we have it, guys. A nice birthday card, ready in a flash. Well, I don't know, maybe I'm pushing it with the word flash on that one. But it is nice to know that I was able to create it with just those two little pieces of cardstock. Well, thanks so much for checking out my card today. And remember, all of the products I used today are available at my website, simplysimplestamping.com. So while you're there, click on the online ordering button and get all those fabulous Stampin' Up! Products. And remember, while you're there too, I have plenty of more videos in the Flashcard 2.0 series and also about 25 or so videos in the original Flashcard series. So why not learn how to create all your cards in a flash, especially with those birthdays and those cards that you always need in a hurry. So thanks so much for checking in with me today. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.